we must be crystal clear. We stand with Israel. We stand with Israel. And we will make sure Israel has what it needs to take care of its citizens, defend itself, and respond to this attack. There's no justification for terrorism.
Hey, we are back with Brothers United Roundtable, man. Today's an important video. The bigger picture is coming into place now. And what I want y'all to understand today is that times are changing. I mean, you can feel it at the gas stations. You can feel it at the supermarkets. You can feel it in your everyday life. We talk about this war, Israel versus Hamas. It's crazy because we still got the war in Ukraine going on. You know, the United States, Biden is a funny guy. He's still sending money to Ukraine. Now, as you can see, he's finna put some money in Israel. This is a beginning of something that is huge for all of us. And I don't think people understand it, you know, because we all living our lives, man. We focusing on them, we grinding, trying to build things. We got this future that we're trying to work towards. I get it. We all trying to build. But the world is changing. And times are getting harder and harder. You look at the world right now, all the governments of the world are working together. Believe it or not. I know we talk about the BRICS nations and everybody's starting to come together. We're going to collapse the dollar. You don't understand Ira Pike? Oh, y'all don't understand who Ira Pike is, do ya? He's a guy who talked about 3 wars that is planned. The first one, the second one, and now we're on our way to the third one. If something planned, does it make sense for them to be going against each other? If it's a planned thing, you know, WWE is scripted. And it's the same way with the governments fighting against each other. Anytime they putting it out there that they divide or anything you get out of the news media, just know that it's sketchy. Because these people in power has a plan for you. Oh, man, they always had a plan for you. You think you living your life, but you living a life they want you to live. Yeah. And this collapse of the dollars that's for around the world. Ain't gonna be no other nations taking over. This is they plan is to have a one nation now. Ain't no more running for a better way. It's gonna be this is what it is, and that's it. See, this plan was planned centuries ago. They planned this a long time ago. This war that's going on. Yeah, it's an old fuel, right? Israel Hamas, they say it's been going since 1948, right? From the outside, you're going to think that's what's going on. For the people who think logically and who has the lens off and can see the matrix for what it is, they understand this is part of a bigger picture. And what is this bigger picture? The Third Great War, just like Ira Pike predicted. The first and second one, now they have to have the third great one. We got 2 wars going on. The theater is set. The games has begun. We got the Ukraine war and we got the Israel war versus Hamas. Ukraine, Russia, Hamas, Israel. Something big is coming. But are we prepared? I think not. The only way you can prepare yourself is by being prayed up. And like Lil Wayne said, I know what they don't want to tell you. Just hope you haven't sent or you held proof. See, the reality is coming. As we live our lives, rock the boat to sleep, the reality is setting in for all of us. We may be catching hell at the gas pump, catching hell when we go to the grocery store. Everything is changing. And the reality is, and what the people don't understand is that the war that's going on right now, the people in power are not dying. The world elites are not dying. Their family's still intact. We dying. Yes, we dying. See, this been an old war. It's a long fought war. This is a war on the food, war on the water, war on your everyday essentials of life that keep you living, war on the music that you consume. This is a all-around war to destroy you, the people. They designed this game. You don't get it? Game's on you. To believe that these people going against each other is to believe WWE wrestling is real. It's all scripted. They're just going by the playbook. And for those who don't see the world like we see it, the Matrix, you believe every book that they playing by, or every page that they flip. It's a game. You don't get it? The war has always been against the people. And now they playing this now starting to come in full fruition as the pen get lifted and the laws get passed and it becomes harder for you. The mass extermination is what they want so they can continue to finish what they have planned for us. It's coming into fruition, right? If you see the world, things are getting harder and things are changing. And the total control that they want, like Ivor Pike predicted now, he said after the third great war that's coming, unfortunately, for those who don't believe, I'm sorry to tell you, if you see the world right now, that is coming. That there's going to be a one world currency. Look at the BRIC nations, right? You think there's going to be a collapse of no more America, no more. No. You may be right about that no more America thing, right? But the reality is it's going to be one nation. Yeah. One world government. They all coming together as they've been together behind the scenes, but they've been fooling you. But they coming together as they always been. You're going to know about it this time, but it's going to be too late. Understand, the war has always been against you. And all of your presidents are bought and they paid for. They get told what to do by the ones who run things. And this has always been what it been. We just been too busy telling them I'm going to vote for this or do that. I guess to keep us going to believe in the lie, but not understanding that the pen has been lifted centuries ago and the plan is coming now into fruition. And this is the reality. All I can do is try to give you the message and to think that there's a bigger picture in the play with these wars that's popping up from nowhere. Before I leave, I want you to think about something. Israel got the greatest national security on the planet. This is what they say. How was they able to infiltrate that so easily? These people don't seem like a plan till you do it. Yes, it's all planned. Just like the Gulf for Tonka, the false flag operation that was going on in Vietnam. Think about the bigger picture. It's all a game.